All right, we should be live. I have a Toyota Highlander. This is going to be getting a windshield tint, full windshield tint with a ceramic 50% from Flexfilm, PanaFlex. And I've got a couple different camera angles that should be popping in. I'm gonna see how well I can communicate with them. So I've got this one. We've got a view from the inside. We've got the passenger side and the driver's side. I also have a GoPro. I'm gonna see if I can put that on, see how that works out. Juan Perez. All right, let's see if I can get this thing going. I'm gonna try to put on my GoPro, see if I can get that activated. Ooh. A lot to work with here. See how that works out. This is one of my audio devices. I'm gonna try to shove this in here. Hopefully everything sounds good. Get my glasses back on and see if we've got this going. Yep, we've got the GoPro. I don't know if it's in a good position. See how that looks over here. I think that's gonna work, I hope. Here we go. Hello, everybody. It's hard for me to keep up with the comments, so we've got Dennis, Jordan. There's an echo. Let me try turning off this one. How does that sound? I just turned down the microphone. I'm just using the GoPro. I mean my headset. Still an echo? Anybody can hear me? Yes, echo. Like I said, this is trying to work off this audio right here. I turned off the one. Now I'm good. One is saying I'm good. Everybody else saying I'm good? Am I not loud enough? Sounds way better from Jordan. Thank you, sir. Am I frozen? Okay, here we go. Yes, you are good. Thank you, Jordan. Thank you, Juan. Thank you, everyone. First step is to clean the outside of this windshield. I've prepped up a little bit on the inside. I still have to cover up the dash. So let's see if I can, I don't know which camera's which. Here we go. Like I said, we're cleaning up the outside. I'll keep up with the comments when I can. But it looks like we got rid of the echo, I hope. Once again, this is a Toyota Highlander. I will be tinting just the windshield. The whole car is getting tinted, but I'm just going to focus on this. And then I got to go back to a Honda Accord and help on that one. Has a quicker turnaround. So once I finish this, I can go back to where I was. Let's go into this. That's the GoPro, yep. Smudge mark right there. Get rid of that. It's, I don't even know what the temperature is outside, but it's cold. It's not probably in the 30s, but it's cold. But we had a heater going on, so I'm almost ready to take off the sweater. But I figured I'd leave it on for the show in case I wind up getting too cold. Let's check that out on the other side. Here we are on the inside. Give you a little roundabout there. Yeah, I'm not using that. I think it's, what is it? Some type of StreamYard so that I can hear comments. I just wanted to play with this part first. See how far I can take it. Then see if I can't get the comments to be read for me later. But for now, just make do with what I have. Always forget which one is my GoPro, but I think it's this one. So I'm gonna soap my windshield. I've already got the film ready for me. Let's pull this down a little bit. Pull this down more. So I'm soaping this with just Irish Spring soap. And like I say, it's a little cold in here, so what I'm gonna do is once I'm done here, I'm gonna take my time and put the dash cover in. And that'll give the film a little bit of time to dry up. Not the film, but the windshield soap. And then what's not dry, I will use the heat gun if I need it. You ever use alcohol to speed up the drying on the soap? I've never really used alcohol. Definitely need to kind of get into that, but I've always kind of strict. What's up, buddy? Hey, Tim. I was going to give you a call, Tim, but I didn't know when I was actually going to get this thing started and going. And then I didn't know if you'd be busy or not. So I just figured, screw it. And like I said, this is kind of just a test run. So what I'm doing now is putting the dash cover on. I've used this quite a bit, if you can tell. It's got a lot of scuff marks on it. Kind of see them. Just because I keep, you'll see in a second, the way I keep using this tool to shove it down there, I think I keep puncturing the product. But I definitely use this as often as I can on every windshield. Like we said, let's get a visual inside here if I can. This is one of the longer ones. I believe there's two different sizes for these dash covers. And I usually go straight for the biggest one. And then if it's drying, then I'll have to grab the smaller one, and I might have to shove an extra little towel or something on the corners because it doesn't quite cover all the way over here. In this case, I think we're doing good. Everything's covered there, plenty of room. I think I keep hitting the mirror. I have a grocery bag. I will be, if you can see it or not, covering up my rear view mirror. As I've said, I've got my film ready. It was 63 inches. I'm gonna pull that out. I'm gonna use one of these. Use this to trim it. Use this to cut it. Take off my apron. Jamal hates these dash covers. He doesn't like them at all. Let's give that guy a mad face. That's angry. Don't make me angry. Everybody has their own opinion. That's good. I definitely have been using it, got used to it, figured it out. I love it. So here's my film ready to go. I use my glass cleaner just to tack it on so that once I put the film on there, it doesn't exactly slide anywhere more than I want it to. I do need to be a lot more careful since I'm unrolling this. I want it to not just flop on its corner. That could damage the film a little bit, put a small crease in it. I think we're good. I'm covered here, covered there. See, that camera has a delay for some reason. If I can fix that. I can even figure out which camera that is. That would be this one, that to there. Push this there. I don't know if that fixed anything. Back to here. So now I'm going to trim off my film. Like I said, I'm pretty sure I've got it over everything I need to. I'm just going to trim it as close to the edge inside the glass. Then I'll heat shrink it and I'll trim it to more precise measurements. I actually enjoy doing windshields because they take a decent amount of time, a decent amount of steps, and so when you're done, quite a bit of time has gone by, and the day's almost over. Who doesn't want the day to end? Now, should be able to start heat shrinking. See if I got any more comments. I custom made my own ones, and they work just damn good. Awesome, Jamal. What else we got? Not much, just busy. This is Tim. Not much, just busy with t-shirt stuff. Good for you, Tim. Trying to get my engraver to work right. Had a tumbler, I guess, I messed up on. That's the cups. I never knew what the tumblers were. I didn't understand that word. But now he's got it working right, I think. Good for you. Thanks for watching, everybody, again. Let's get... All right, here we go. Back to work. Where am I? Oh, I gotta set this up over here. So now, like I said, I'm gonna heat shrink. Who are these guys? Where's Jordan? Jordan. Jamal? Where's Jamal? Jamal in here? All right, let's see how well I can keep this up. Try to get an outside view if we can. Is this still lagging? That camera's lagging, so let's move over to that one. Just to switch up the view for a minute. Again, this is 50% PanaFlex. You can see right through the film pretty well. The darkest we're willing to put on a windshield is 35%, which we try to encourage people to stick with the lighter shades anyways. We don't get a lot of windshields. I'd say within a week, we might get a total of 3 to 5, if the 3. But we're not doing them on every car, that's for sure. But once again, I enjoy them. It's a challenge. And luckily I don't mess up enough to be able to have to start over. So usually, although now I'm gonna stick my foot in my mouth. Damn it. But usually the one I start with is the one I finish with. I don't generally retint a windshield. I did see that Jordan was going live this morning. I want to say somebody else I thought was live as well. I can't remember who the other person was. If it wasn't Jamal, somebody else was live this morning as well. This is just my first test setup. That's why I'm just on my window tinting life group. If I can get this dialed in enough, I'll try to switch over to YouTube. But there's always glitches. Like I said, that one camera behind me is delayed for some reason. Thought I was going to fix it. from the web, but it didn't work. So better to just keep working than spend time fixing one of the 3 cameras. 5 cameras? I got 5 cameras going on. Let's try this one. You guys can see me here too. Yeah, I don't use a torch, that's for sure. Just never got good at it, but I see these people that use the torches like they were born with it. I nearly had to adapt to it. Oh man. See what else we got going on here. Bunch of wiring. Let's see if I can use a different heat gun on the other side. Check out some more comments if there are any. Alright, we're doing good. Alright, now we're on to the driver's side. Found ourselves a heat gun. Here we are. Let's go to this one here. We're halfway done with the heat shrinking. And like I said, this is a 50%, so the film's light enough that when it comes to trimming around the edge, I should do pretty good. I may or may not even need to use a drop light. The bottom part, because of the door, the dash cover, which I like, the white part at the bottom makes it very easy for me to see where to cut. The top part, if at all, that's the only place I should possibly need to use the drop light. But because the doors are open, I usually can bend around enough in an angle to see where I need to cut. But when it's the darker shades, I definitely enjoy using the glass aid that Matt Blackmere has from his website. And I bought a small handful of that. But mostly I use that for Tesla 3, Model 3 back windows when I do a full back window. Because they'll usually go with the darker shade, and it's factory tinted, so it's hard to see even with a drop light. Quarter of the way left. I remember when I was doing windshields way back in the day, I never used a dash cover or anything and just let the water go where it went. It never caused a problem, but I mean, I didn't even try to cover up a stereo or the vents, but after a while, before I started using the dash cover, I would use vinyl stickers and just to kind of mask off the vents up here so that water wouldn't drip into them. And then I might try to put a towel over the back part over here, but I couldn't cover the whole thing. It would get in the way of my installation. All right, I think we're good. I just need to now cut. I'm gonna go grab the little button pin to put underneath the windshield to cut. All right, here we are. Got my button, if you can see that. Shove this under here. Put my blade on the button. Proceed to cut. Got some customers or somebody's walking around up front. Dinging is, if you hear it. Someone just walked through the door, if you hear it. That's the door to the shop though, not the front. So, like I say, I can barely see this, but I'm angling my head around. If I had the light, it'd be a lot easier. But I can see where I need to go. I'm gonna grab the light just to make it more precise. I keep a couple lights over here. This one. I'm just gonna rest this in here. I'm not gonna try and hold it. This is enough so I can see where I'm trying to cut. And I have the blanket I've already put down, so I can kind of stand around this car and not worry about putting shoe prints in it. Looking sharp as a knife. Now let's move over to the other side. Oh, piece fell. So my little piece fell. Where did it go? Here it is, way down here. See if I can scoot it all the way back up. Here. We're on the home stretch of cutting. We're along the white part of the dash cover. So here again, like I said, save that piece. Pull off all of this. Jason Omoleski, hello sir. I use Glassade on all windshields, yes. Tim, I would use them when I need to, but like I said, since I'm using the little button here, where is it? Where am I? Can you see me? Nope, you can't see me. There. Since I use this little button to cut, makes my world a lot easier without the Glassade. It's just generally for seeing through it. But I don't need it when I'm lighter shades. So here we go. Now we're going to put the apron back on, since I shouldn't be stretching over too far anymore. Get this film wet, reverse rolled up, clean the outside. There we go. Garage doors are closed, no wind's blowing around the shop. This is the side I'm actually, no wait, is this the side I roll it up on? No, it is the other side. So I'm starting on the correct side. All right, let's walk around to the other side. Now, in terms of the job itself, I think we're practically halfway there. I just have to roll this up, clean the outside of the windshield, clean the inside of the windshield, and tint it. And then the car's not done. We still have to do the rest of the car later, but my live video will be finished. I just wanted to do the windshield. This isn't the first time I've gone live, but it's just a test run with my new setup, my new cameras, my new camera angles. See, that one's slow and delayed for some reason. I don't know why. We'll have to, that's why we're just doing a test run. We'll figure that one out later. So I am just rolling up my film, and then I'm going to put it on top of this car here. This is where I'll grab it from. Now we'll clean up my windshield. Bottle's spraying funny for some reason. Might be almost broken. Time for a new sprayer. I've had this bottle for quite a while, so I wouldn't be disappointed if it was broken. Usually it kicks itself back into working mode. So I won't complain just yet. All right, that's it for cleaning the windshield. Let's get inside and get her done. All right, got our inside view. I do actually take my apron off. Just set it inside my pouch. Oh wait, what you got going on here? Right there. Okay. So this is a little alcohol solution, but I just use it here, as I say, to prep. I forgot to take this off. Well, I could bend down with this thing on my head, so hope I don't forget that. Put it on the window so I don't. Let's rub. Oh man, like I said, I don't know how well you can see me in here because I'm hitting the roof. We've got the dot matrix, which is going to be SOK that we're dealing with. And the lighter the shade, the less noticeable it might be. Oh, well, you can see me and keep hitting the roof. I don't know if I pull up a little higher, or this is good. Could be up higher, or no, down more. See what else we got in my bag of tricks. Got some fur balls sticking around. We might try to see if we can get those out of them. Shove them further down or something. Pull them out of the way. How's a problem? That's just from the dash protector. Okay. Now let's squeegee this away. Apply the film. Oops, I dropped my. That's important. Oh, we need. I have one on my apron. I can use a different one. These are the critical moments. How well I can squeegee all the water, which could potentially have contaminations in it. There. Outside. Okay. I do see. Wait, I thought I saw. Oh yeah. Vent or something. I think I can get squeegeed out of the way. Now we're ready to spray and apply the film. There, I think my spray bottle just kicked back into place. There. See if I can do the view from the outside there. So you can see me grabbing my film. There's my film. Come back to the inside over here. This on the smoothest we can. Oh. I've got to scrounge down so I don't keep hitting the roof. Got to be very delicate with the film because sprinkling it around can cause impressions on the tint itself once you've squeegeed it all out. The less you have to move it and push it around, the better. How are we looking at? Up or down? Where's this thing? There we go. If my pattern's too big, that should do inside there a little bit. There. Oh, shoot, what did I do? Push the GoPro. I adjusted the mirror with the GoPro. Okay. I can tell I'm a little high up there. Lower here. But I'm about even right there, so I kind of really can't move it around much anymore. This looks good. The tool I want down there on the ground, but luckily I keep another one similar in my pack. This one. Like we said, this is the home stretch. Just squeegeeing it away. We'll pull out the dash towel. The outside of the windshield's already clean. Just have to clean up the inside. Look for anything left behind. I'll need one of you guys to get the phone, please. Somebody, anybody. All right, one of you answered the phone. Thanks. Okay, that's good there. Grab another one of the tools. Looking good from my point of view. Now, like we said, here, where are we at? We are here. Clean up my window. Pull out the dash cam or the dash cover. Good. That should be mostly it. Other than finishing up the car later today. Get all my trash out of here. That's all she wrote. Just got to clean up my mess. Looks good. All right, that's it. Like we said, can't take this off. Whoa. Gets a little warm in there. All right, you go. That was one windshield. 35. So, thanks. All in, out. Holidays coming.